Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Now today I'm sitting in a random park filming this video because as you probably read on the title, we had to get rid of Beep. Now if you don't know what Beep is, Beep was my 98 Jeep Cherokee. It was my first ever XJ. I had it for about like 4 years. I had a whole bunch of plans for it. I had it all torn down. I was ready to 1-ton swap it, paint it voodoo blue. I was gonna do a diesel swap in it, whole bunch of custom. Oh, you knocked the camera down. This bitch.
What?
You knocked my camera down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize your camera was up there. I'm gonna.
Okay, you were fun. So I can even get this back up here. Okay, Bella's going and taking pictures apparently, but yeah, we had to sell it. We had to sell her. She's still in the background there. But yeah, we had to sell her because we had nowhere to store her. The other day we made the final, what's the word I'm looking for? Decision that it would be best to just sell Beep. I do still have parts off of Beep that are going to be going on to another Jeep build that we're going to be doing the exact same thing. So Beep will still be here in spirit. It'll be Beep 2.0. I have the transmission, I have a bunch of the interior pieces. If I really wanted to, I could put the old steering wheel in. I have a whole bunch of old Beep parts. So Beep will still be part of the Jeep that I do end up building. And I do have plans of building the exact same Jeep that I wanted to, but just not the same chassis. But I'm gonna put a video up right now of Beep getting towed away. I had Bella film some videos because I was out doing other things. Yeah, so I'll put those on now.
I'm leaving with Beep. I'm gonna miss you, Beep.
Alright, so as you can see, she was brought to the scrapyard and we just completely got rid of her. And that's all I really have for you to tell you today. We got rid of her. She's probably crushed into a metal cube right now, which is actually really sad. It's the car that me and Bella fell in love in, and it's the car that I made so many cool new friends and memories with. And it's sad, but at the same time, I have Penny now. We're building Penny. We're living in Penny. And then I think I'm going to try and find a rust-free chassis or like a rust-free XJ to build off of, so I don't have to do all the rust repair and all that shit. But I do have a very cool concept of what I want to do with the new Jeep, and that is that as I'm traveling through all the different states, I'm going to keep looking on Marketplace, and if I find a part that I want to put on the Jeep, we can buy it and then obviously bring it with us, and then put it on the Jeep. And then once the Jeep is all together, whatever part, so I'm gonna give you like an example. I bought my 69 Wagoneer header panel from Maryland. So I'm gonna print out like, probably like this big, a little decal that has the state of Maryland and then says Maryland. And then I'm gonna put it somewhere on the header panel. And it's pretty much, the Jeep's gonna be built from like places all over the country. And I think it's gonna be really cool. I already have, the header panel is from Maryland. The fenders I got from Pennsylvania that I have to use for the header panel. If you don't know what header panel I'm talking about, I got a 69 Wagoneer header panel that I custom fitted LED headlights in. It's a whole series on my YouTube channel. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll find it. But yeah, so it's already 2 pieces. And yeah, I think that'll be really cool to do. But yeah, right now we're just in a park because I wanted to film this video and show you guys and tell you that Beep is gone. The Passat is not gone. The Passat is at the storage unit that we're storing all our other stuff. In December, I'm pretty sure we are going to be coming back because as of right now, we're just staying in New York in the area that we're familiar with and working so that we can finish building Penny. Or not building Penny, but fixing all the things that we need to fix with Penny. I didn't show you guys this on the video at all, but we got this cargo bag right here. It's pretty much a giant duffel bag, and we have all of our clothes in there so that we have a lot more room in the Jeep. The two biggest things that need to be fixed before we go anywhere is the leaf springs, which I'm hoping in Monday night. It's currently Saturday afternoon, so Monday night I should be getting some leaf springs and front springs, because I wanted to do like a 3-inch lift on this and 31s, because I wanted some sort of lift on it, but I didn't want something that's tremendously like really high. It's gonna throw off the geometry and a whole bunch of confusing shit. I wanted it to still ride pretty decently, still get somewhat decent gas mileage. So the plan is to do a 3 or 3.5 inch lift on it, and I'm hopefully going to be going and picking that up. So that should be a video coming up very shortly. But these leaf springs in the rear are just completely cooked. Yeah, as you can see, they're shot, and they're like that on both sides. So we should be getting some new ones, and then obviously since I'm going to be lifting the rear, I need to lift the front too. So the guy is selling me both the rear leaf springs and the front springs, and he has control arms, which I'm just going to throw out because I don't need them. They're just stock control arms, but we need the front springs as well. And the second thing is the head. Either the head or the head gasket is cracked on Penny. Penny has the 0331 head, which is the 2000 to 2001 head on the XJs, and they are known to crack. They recasted it for these years because they went from a distributor to coil packs, and it was like a weak casting or something. All you XJ guys should know this already. But yeah, so I'm getting a Clearwater head from my buddy for a steal, $200. They're usually like $700 to $800 used, and like over $1,000 brand new, I think. At least I think. So yeah, we're doing that, and I have a head gasket already. I've had this head gasket for like 6 years. It's just been sitting. I hope it's still good. I originally bought it for Beep when I first got Beep, because I was very inexperienced and I didn't know anything about cars, and I thought I had a bad head gasket because it was smoking black out of the tailpipe, but it was just because it had sat for so long. So I never used it, and I never put it in. But yeah, those are the two main things that we're going to be doing. And while we're in the engine tearing it all apart, I want to do like all the maintenance, like spark plugs, the coil packs, the water pump, the radiator. We're going to be getting an upgraded water pump from, I think it's called WaterTech. They make an upgraded water pump for the 4.0s because they're known for overheating, and we're going to be doing a lot of off-roading in the desert. Coming probably this spring is when we're going to be getting out to the desert area, and I'm going to need a better cooling system. I also need to get a new shroud. I feel like there's something else. I do need a new heater core and a new AC compressor. My buddy that's giving me the head is also going to be giving me an AC compressor, so hopefully I can just throw the new AC compressor on, pump it full of Freon, and it'll actually work. And yeah, so while we're in here doing the head, we're gonna do all that other stuff too at the same time, and then we are pretty much out of here. We also do need to get a roof rack because I want to get a storage bin for the front. Probably what we're going to be doing is getting a roof rack that goes like all the way across the roof, and then we're going to be putting this in the front, and then a giant cargo box in the rear. And the idea is that this is a lot more aerodynamic than the cargo box is, so it'll flow over the top of this and then just straight down onto the cargo box. But yeah, that's really all that's been up. We've just been working a lot and getting ready for our ventures. Grayson's been having a good time. I don't know if you can't even see him. Oh, yeah, you can. He's just chilling in there. But yeah, and one last thing to end off this little yapathon. So probably in the next 2 weeks, we are going to be going to Whiteface Mountain because we ended up not going. I told you guys that we were going to go with Javen, and we ended up not going. But we are still going to be going to Whiteface. That's the first place we're going. Then we're going to be going to Vermont, New Hampshire, and then Maine. And then we're going to be going all the way back down and going to Ohio, Tennessee, the Carolinas, and then into Florida. So that's kind of like the schedule of what we're going to be doing. And yeah, this is where I'm going to be ending off today's video. It was just like a little rant, a little talking, telling you guys what's been happening, what's been up. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace.